ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಡ್ ವಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ we stopped at the delusion. Okay. Now before delusion what else did you understand in the ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು the intellect part they are very intelligent people, very good, they are intelligent,
Very curious people.
highly curious, yes, inquisitive.
Comparison with the higher sense.
Yeah, we try to compare with higher senses, yes. Good, then what else? Huh? Yeah, I mean there got a lot of fancies.
Differentiation between fancies, delusion,
Okay, and we also try
we were at
to
that point. So
understand fancies and
delusion,
delusion.
delirium.
Okay, so we'll quickly see all this, and fancies is clear.
Yes.
I gave you some examples. So we'll again talk of all those things. In the psychosis we saw that they have a lot of ideas abundant, okay, and people are very witty people. I told you what witty means. We also spoke of memory issues in that, okay, and absent-mindedness. We did discuss absent-mindedness, abstraction of mind, okay, and answers incorrectly, and this was about building air castles. What was the appropriate word for that? Rubric, you know? Very good. Theorizing. Building air castles you don't get in your repertoire. Theorizing. Good. Theorizing. And this was the very interesting part in Veracity. We spoke of different delusions. Quickly, what were the delusions in Veracity? Delusions. He is God, he is Christ, communicating with God. He is under the influence of some powerful force or some supernatural force. Very good. Messenger of God. Being abroad.
He is a great person.
He is a great person. She is pregnant. He is very wealthy. He is very rich. He is the prince. So we also try to interpret what exactly you understand by delusion, prince. Okay. So very haughty people, and feeling sick. So they do have this delusion that they are sick. Delusion, sick, pregnancy, pregnant. These are few things we discussed. He is a criminal. He has committed some crime. And delusion, persecuted is. He has been attacked. He has been persecuted. He has committed some sin, some crime, and that he will be murdered. I have done some crime, so people will murder me. That's the delusion there.
World is on fire.
World is on fire. Probably we stop at fire. And you see. This was a very important thing that you saw. They are great squanderers. So delusion squanders money. Okay. So they can come close to he being wealthy. And delusion is squanders means what is squandering? Spending money wastefully.
Then delusion squanders money.
Andre, see, like he feels he is a very rich guy. Okay, and he squanders money.
Delusion is not doing that.
See, no. See, this is a reality. What is that reality? Why is he squandering money?
He thinks he is very rich.
Thinks he is very rich. See, at this level, they feel they are very rich. They may not be that rich, but then you see them spending. Okay. For example.
Example no sir of that. ಅವನು ತುಂಬಾ ಸಾಲ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ರಿಚ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Okay. I mean, we did discuss one or two cases. See, one more very important thing. People in your clinic who generally try to give more. Right? They are not all that rich, but then, like for example, they try to remove more money, try to give you more. Right? Okay. Again, why they do that in Veracity is also very important. Why will Veracity do all that? We spoke in the initial classes. Veracity is a big show. Okay. See, this could be mere showing off, or at the level of the genes, they have a fixed thought that I am rich. So I'm just giving you an example. Like for example, forget about your clinic or unnecessarily spending. Spending though you are not very rich. Fine. So So unnecessarily wasting money. And see, this example should tell you about squanders money. So tissue paper, instead of tissue paper, what is he using? He is using the currency. He is using the money because I am rich. Okay. So that's what you have. And this is the only remedy you have in your repertoire. At least the repertoire that I have referred, delusion squanders money. Right. Is it clear? Okay. So moving further, delusion on fire. I shared an example also in the last class of an old man who said, the house is on fire, and he also had this delusion that, enemies are trying to attack him and all. Okay. So now, again in the last class we discussed, in psychiatric illnesses, delusions are very common. So in such kind of illnesses, we don't give much importance to delusions. Probably that's what we were discussing a little while ago. So delusions are given importance in a normal person more than a psychiatrically ill person. Okay, schizophrenia or any mental illness, we don't give importance to delusions. Okay. So see, you have another very important point. And what is this? Delirium. Again, what do you understand by delirium? What is delirium? Huh? Delirium is altered state. Very good. Then, how is delirium different from delusion?
The stimulus for delirium, maybe high fever or alcohol intake.
Okay. See now, what we all have studied is delirium can happen in fever. Okay. But delirium can also happen without illness. So that's what Sir classifies it into physiological delirium and pathological delirium. Okay. This will be a little higher level, but you should know. So what happens in fever, or what happens because of high intake of alcohol and all? That is because of a disease. Okay. There are few people who have delirium which happens at the genetic level. Okay. Fine. So you have to remember as a homeopath, not necessarily every person who has delirium will have fever. Okay. Then we have remedies like, which are all the remedies? Like you have arnica, you have belladonna, you have baptism, etc. But there are also other remedies which you should remember. See, to make things very simple for you, delusion is a thought. You know that? Delusion is a thought. And delirium is action. You getting my point? Very simple. Don't complicate. Though we have many differences, we'll talk it in another platform. But here, delusion is a fixed thought, and delirium is inaction. Okay? We'll see what delirium you have in Virat. Virat has erotic. We realized when we spoke morals. Okay? Virat is a very erotic remedy. So they have erotic delirium. And I also gave you a small clue. The base or the foundation for a delirium is a delusion. Okay. I'll also share some cases where we have used delirium in my practice. I have a video, but unfortunately not today. Some other time I'll show you the video. We had this man with seer tongue. You have seen that case? Yes. Seer tongue, metastasis to right testis. You have seen this case. Okay. And this man was chained in the hospital. He was literally, tied because he was shouting. He was, yelling. He was being very abusive and things like that. What was the delirium we took there? Delirium violent. We had taken the rubric delirium violent. Okay. Right? And then we gave a remedy belladonna. And I had also shown you the follow-up. Akshata is not there. She was pretty impressed with the follow-up. How the lesion in the tongue disappeared and how even the testis. I had shown you the follow-up video. How the lesion or the testis also disappeared. So there we had taken delirium violent. We also had another case, similar case of a man. That was a beautiful video, you will enjoy. He was sent away from a very big hospital, telling we can't help him. Just take him away. And in this man again, when they took him home, he was not able to walk. He was like a vegetable lying on the bed with all those catheters, etc., etc. So this case, I couldn't visit him. We had taken this case over the phone. And after 5-6 months, I got the right rubric, I got the right remedy. And today you will be surprised to see this man. He walked to my clinic, and the daughter has shown a video of this man dancing. And the major hospital told that we can't do anything, he can die anytime. So please take him away. That's the what the hospital has told, the allopathic hospital. But again, this man was very violent at nights, like shouting, screaming, and the apartment people, they were complaining. We are not able to sleep, every night. And that's where again we interpreted this rubric as delirium violent. That was the entry point. Then we have taken other symptoms and we gave him Stramoni. Okay, we gave him Stramoni. And when time permits, we will have a look at the video. So delirium, erotic, and you have people whom you will be seeing, either clinic or in your friend circle. They are continuously talking. Okay, you getting my point? So delirium, loquacious, not during fever. That is also there. That is also a rubric. Okay, loquacious, fever during. Yeah, it's there. But this delirium is what I am trying to tell you is when normally you have that tendency to speak more. Okay.
So then how will you differentiate general loquacity?
Yeah. Now how do you differentiate this between general loquacity and delirium? Okay. So this is what I am trying to tell you. This is a little higher. Now what we are trying to do in clinic. Okay.
So two loquacious patient, instead of taking loquacity, you can
directly see. Loquacity and all will be more psychosis. Okay. Fine. And when you are treating a psychotic case, we don't enter through loquacious. We enter to delirium loquacious.
In general cases, not of psychotic cases.
Generally, again we have a different formula. Fine. For SORA, how you treat; for psychosis, how you treat; and for syphilis, how you treat. If they are loquacious and they are talking too much, fine, you can interpret this rubric, or you can convert this psychotic rubric into a separate rubric. Delirium and loquacious. Now that your friend wants to know, I will also give a small clue. Kids who are very restless in clinic, who keep moving here and there, instead of simply taking restless, we can take delirium restless. This is what Sir has taught us, and we are using this in our clinics.
And by doing that, we will
number of remedies also will come down. See, delirium restless is 70 plus.
Will reduce the number of
Delirium restless is 19, and only restless is 70. But it should be through and through.
These
symptoms. And again, don't take somebody who is restless in your clinic or somebody who is moving to be delirious. This should be very, very pronounced. This should be very prominent. You are getting my point?
Yes.
See, you are grading at a different level. You are converting this into delirium loquacious, or you are converting this into delirium restless, or delirium neurotic, or delirium violent. Somebody who is just throwing some stone. Please don't take delirium violent. You are getting my point? So it should be that intense, because delirium is action. You get my point? So only if you see that intensity, then you take delirium restless, delirium violent. Otherwise, your simple loquacity will do. We had a case of a girl, again we have a video of that girl. Our assistant had taken almost 1.5 hours she has spoken. You know how big the girl is? 6.5 years old girl. 1.5 hours she has given the entire case. When our father interferes, he says, "Nahi Baba, chup chup Baba," Bengali, "Chup Baba." I am telling you, I tell. On and on and on and on she was going. Fine. So me, instead of just taking loquacity, I will take it as delirium loquacious. Any confusion? This is a little higher. Okay, but we use this in clinics. We are finding it useful. We are getting results. So you can adapt this method and you will definitely get results. So delirium is a state in which the ideas of a person are very irregular and unconnected. You go by that definition, or what I want you homeopaths to understand is, in delirium, you will see action. In delusion, it is more of a fixed thing. Okay, that's the difference. Again, we have showed a case in Mumbai. I'll give the credit to them. One gentleman, we have showed a video of a gentleman. He had some RTA, some case, and whenever he was questioned, he used to say only his name, or he used to talk only one thing continuously. So what is this, delusion or delirium?
Delirium.
Why delirium?
Action.
Continuously has been talking about only one thing. The only rubric you have in your repertory, delirium talks constant or talks one thing, something like that. I'll give you the exact rubric. And the remedy was camphora. Okay? And he was given camphora, and they also show us a follow-up video, how he comes out of that state. Okay? So when you see something continuously happening, when you see an action which is happening continuously, you can take this rubric, delirium. And under delirium, you got plenty of things. Okay? This is a new area, even we are trying to explore. I can't give you many examples, but what I have learned from there and what I have started using in clinics. I have used delirium restless often. We have also taken delirium loquacious, delirium violent. Okay? Those are few things I use. And again, this, what is this? What is this delirium? Yeah, you don't have delirium happy. You don't have delirium cheerful. Delirium gay. Delirium gay is not that gay. There's a different gay word of happiness. So delirium cheerful. You're very happy always, talking happy, friend, very cheerful. You also had wittiness in Virat. Okay, but when this goes on and on, continuously talking, continuously making fun.
How to differentiate with vivacious?
So vivacious is something again more psychotic. Okay. See, I am only talking about the degree.
I understood, sir, but classically, if you want to take how we can.
Yeah, correct. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Correct. See, it's only the degree. Fine. See, vivacious, fine. Again, they're very happy, they're cheerful. Okay. And this you see, going on and on, and very prominent, very intense. All these days we used to take vivacious. Now from sir we have learned, and I am giving you a clue. Don't take vivacious. Take delirium cheerful. You are getting this? It's new. So I am not at all bothered. I look confused faces. I am not worried. Because anything new to accept will take some time. But then PG students, I also insist you are practitioners. You apply this in your practice and see. See, you have got a psychotic, I'll give you a simple formula, like what I am trying to tell. You have a psychotic case and you have this vivaciousness. Then, okay. You know this vivaciousness is something which is very much marked, very intense. Then,
so we can directly upgrade
instead of just trying to take it vivacious,
we can go for the delirium,
look the pathology what it is, instead of taking vivacious, but the delirium or the continuous action should be there.
Yes, sir.
That's why in this platform I don't want to commit telling all somebody is laughing, take cheerful. I have to understand the gravity of the symptom. It is intense, it is intensely marked. Don't take cheerful, it is Sora. Fine? It is intensely marked. Sir, I see this peculiar, he is always, unless he is mad, he is always laughing, smiling, fine? He makes everybody laugh, he is very jovial, very, witty, very vivacious. You have, you can experiment with this subject. It works. Okay? Any more questions before we move further? No? Okay. So cheerful, and again we saw that, violent, they're angry, fine. And delirium, in delirium, they jump from bed. Whereas in delirium, like you are talking of fever or any disease condition, when they jump from bed. Okay? So delirium jumps from bed is also variant. And delirium which comes from intense headache. So with headache, where can have any of these deliriums. With headache, where can have any of this delirium. Okay? And another very important thing which we have been seeing through and through in Virat from good morals. They are highly religious, fine. they have got this fear of committed some sin and that delusion, and even in delirium, they continuously pray. Okay? They continuously pray. Delirium, religious. समझ रहे हैं? Delirium, religious. Continuously pray. Or, see, you have another very important condition, and that is mania. So before we take up mania, is the delirium clear?
Delirium, anger is same as rage.
See, rage will be little more higher. See, delirium, angry, fine, okay? Or you have rage. Rage is what we always try to tell that, the syphilitic anger, okay, fine. So highest degree of anger is what we say rage, fine. When this goes on continuously, when you see this repeated action, then we take delirium.
Like in a day, like that repetition.
No. I mean, you can't keep.
No, so because
Correct.
delirium through and through for weeks, they will not have that. That time we should take. Rage is a constitutional like that.
See, rage generally what happens, you generally have a trigger. You fight with somebody, and that reaction, you should have heard of road rage, or you should have heard of for that you will have a stimuli, and that reaction is something that is blown out of proportion. Okay?
That kind of high stimuli with that kind of high reaction.
High reaction.
To take it like delirium, it should be like even a small stimuli, that kind of high reaction.
That kind of that kind of reaction, and this reaction which is frequent and which is continuous. See, stimuli should be there, and how they react, that is also very important. I agree. But when you have to take, when it comes to the level of delirium, which will be higher.
Delirium is higher or rage is higher?
Delirium state. Delirium state. Okay. Delirium is 100% higher. Okay. So moving further, now what is mania? Mania. Huh? Then what is insanity?
Excited state.
Which is excited state?
Mania.
Mania. Then what is insanity? Good, correct.
Sanity lost.
Huh? Sane. Sane is? Sane is what?
Reason.
Reasoning. Normal. Normalcy will be lost. And that's where we talk it as insane. Okay? And is insane intellect symptom? Symptom which belongs to intellect. Yes? Okay. So in insanity what happens is there is complete madness, complete craziness. We'll discuss about insanity. Now before insanity, mania. So Tejaswini was talking of something. Mania the lena aata hai? See, more than fear, you have some excitement, hyper excitement. Okay? Fine, it's a mental disease, mental illness, wherein you have hyper excitability. Okay. Now, which is the miasm? Huh? Hyper excitability, fine, and a state of elation, all those things. But what you need to understand is, mental disorder with elation, hyper irritability, loquacity, abundant ideas, and increased motor activities. All these things become mania. Okay. See, whenever I ask you, you should also remember, as a homeopath, every disease you should interpret through miasm. Okay. Now, which miasm is this? Mania. Mania. Psychotic? Yes, psychotic. Psychotica, Verena, Luna. Psychotica, Verena. See, we have only three, don't worry. If somebody has a psychosis, you can confidently tell Sora or you can tell syphilis. Hanuman has met things very easy. He has given you only three miasms. And that's what our Sora says. Keeping the homeopath's intellect in mind. Hanuman has been very friendly to us. Only three miasms. Okay. See, this is solo syphilis. Now, why solo syphilis? In mania, they come back to normal. You getting my point? Tejaswini was talking of hyper excitability, hyper irritability. It's a state, and they definitely come back to normal. So, mania and they coming down to normal. So this is exaggeration, and this is solo syphilis. Okay. Now, what mania you have in Virat? Or what do they do in mania? In mania you see them tearing their clothes. In mania you see them singing. Okay? So tearing their clothes, singing, and it's also a very important remedy for purpureal mania. It's a remedy for purpureal mania. Okay? We have many remedies for mania. Virat is also one of the top remedies for mania. Okay? So mania, now this is what we are trying to understand. What is this? Insanity. Now I told you mania is so receptive. Now what is insanity? Insanity is complete madness, complete craziness. Is it psychosis or is it psychotic or is it separated? It is separated. Separated. Complete madness. Here you don't have that normalcy which we saw in mania. Mania, they are kissing mania until now. Right? So he is mad about kissing. Otherwise he is a normal person. Nymphomania, they are mad about sex. But otherwise he is still a normal. He goes to office. She goes to office. She is working. She is a mother. She is a wife. But her sexual desire is what is increased. So one area you see that madness. Okay? Fine? So that is more of mania. Purpureal mania, nymphomania. Insanity is total madness, complete craziness. So the miasm is pakka separated, frank separated. Okay? Why a Virat patient goes into insanity? Why a Virat patient goes into insanity? Okay? See, I mean, there are few reasons why they go into insanity. Pain can drive them to insanity, or they're getting money. They're getting money that can drive them to insanity, or losing money. Right? Losing money can also drive them to insanity. Okay? When you talk of mental diseases, that's why I was trying to tell you. You have a case of insane person. Go back and see. From when did he become insane? What was the reason? Was there, did he get a lottery of 50 lakhs, or did he get a lottery of 1 crore? And then out of that happiness, he got so much of money, he becomes mad? Or he is a big businessman, he invested somewhere and he lost crores of rupees. Did that bring insanity? Okay? So, see, this is also a beautiful thing which can bring insanity in Virat. You know this, what is this? Position loss. Why? Position loss is very important for Virat.
They are concerned about their social position.
They are concerned about their position. They are concerned about their esteem. I gave a case of a man. Instead of having so much of depth, what is he doing? He is wearing all big chains, big rings. For him, that is not important. For him, what people will think about him, that is important. So they are Virats. Okay. So social position, or like for example, purpureum. Purpureum can also drive few mothers into insanity. Okay. And what I am trying to tell you here is, what insanity is, which is the miasm, what will cause insanity. Okay? And how will they behave in insanity? How will Virat behave in insanity? How will Virat behave? They are very violent. They are very violent. Okay? And you can also have religious insanity. And if you look, insanity and they want to escape. In insanity they want to escape. If you have read Hahnemann's old literatures, Hahnemann says Virat is a remedy which he used to often use in mental asylum. I don't know how many of you have read this literature. Okay? But he says one of the top remedies, and after giving Virat, many of them became normal. Who were chained, who were very destructive, who were crazy, who were insane, who were mad. After Virat, according to our founder, they became normal. Okay? Insanity, they want to escape. And another symptom you have in Virat, and this is the only remedy, insanity associated with bulimia. What is this?
Eating.
Eating more. Insanity associated with bulimia. Okay, this is also remedy. So this will complete the intellect. So in intellect, what we saw was, we saw the intelligence level, we saw the concentration, memory, okay. We saw that they have abundant ideas. We also saw that there are a number of delusions, delirium, mania and insanity. This is with intellect. There are very few symptoms related to, which is another area that we are left with. We finished morals, we finished emotions, we finished intellect. The other area we are left with is will. See, under will you have got nothing much in Virat. From the image what you see is Virat is highly stubborn person, obstinate, stubborn. And what is this that you see here? What is this that you see here? Very good. So, I mean, how do you interpret the images here? See, that tiger can be a toy there, we don't know, in the image. Or we don't know if it is a real tiger. We don't know if that girl was the tiger. I mean, there are a lot of things. No? Abroad, we have heard stories wherein they have got lions, tigers at home. Right? So we don't know if it is a pet animal, we really don't know. But what you need to understand is like, this courage, what we are talking. Many of you may tell, sir, she is a very courageous girl. Sir, my daughter is very courageous, sir. When you go to zoo, no, she will put the hand in lion's mouth. I mean, I know. Nobody will allow, it's not all that close. Okay? She can catch a snake. Fine? Okay? See now, what will you interpret here is, when you see a dangerous thing, what should come to your mind? Normally what should come? You should escape or you should have that fear. And you have no fear and you want to touch it. And we had a beautiful video, I don't know how many of you remember. There was this snake and this one man who was close. Fine? This itself must be scary for many of you. Like my hand, my movement and this tongue coming out, and slowly they will go and they'll kiss. Done? Okay? So this is normal or abnormal? Normal or abnormal? Why abnormal? It might be non-poisonous snake.
He might have trained
He might have trained, say I'll come very close, I should keep quiet. We don't know. So I mean, but this video what we saw was, it is a snake in the wild. They go shoot snake in a wild. It's not a trained, it's not a non-poisonous snake, it's a highly poisonous snake which is in the wild. It's not fake. When it's in the wild and then he comes close, it also tries to attack him and somehow he'll calm it down, something he'll do and then he'll go close and then he'll kiss. That kiss, deathly kiss. Fine? Okay? It is not what your Bollywood star they do. This is a very real and deathly kiss. Fine? And then that will become what we call this as foolish courage. Putting your hand there. Or see, this can make sense when you have protection. You are walking on a rope, you are not trained and you have got a lot of protection below, it makes sense. There is no protection, no, I will walk and you are walking. Fine? So here, what is the first thought that comes to mind? Hey, pagal hai, foolish hai. Fine? So this is what we call it as foolish courage. And the medical, the repertorial language is audacity, foolish courage. Okay, fine. So if they are trained, it's a different issue. If they are not trained, okay, for example, you go stand in the middle of the road, allow, fine. So audacity is foolish courage, and Virat, you also see a very important symptom, important thing in that, and that is that what is this? What is this lady doing? She is making her husband Nachare. She is making her husband dance to her tunes. Right? So who are the people who don't take your names, who will make husband dance? I'm not asking. Yeah. Who are they? Yeah?
Commanding.
Commanding, very good. You don't have commanding in your repertoire. They are the kind of people who are dominating, dictatorial, bossy people. I have said, you do. Fine. What I have said is right. Okay. Dominating. So somebody would like to comment on Virat's domination. Virat's domination. We have something which we missed in the previous classes. Virat, they dominate over people who are lower than them. That's why I put this image. Wife is dominating over the husband, because husband is lower and she is making him dance. So children, or you have men, you have women who dominate on their subordinates. Fine. And with officials, with higher up, they are like, okay sir, okay. And Virat is one of the biggest deceitful remedies. So they can do anything. Oh, okay, fine. And their lower ups, their subordinates, their younger ones, they can dominate. Kids who hit mothers, fine, who are very dominating on mother. Go bring this, do that. But then when father comes, the mother is shocked. What happened? And many times mother tells you should have put CCTV at home and gone. Because in your absence, he is a different man. In your presence, he is a different man. Right? So, domination in Virat is not over everybody. They know over whom they can dominate. Okay? So, dominating dictatorial can also be Virat. See, we have 50 more minutes, I'll try to finish. Now what we have tried to do is, we have tried to understand Virat at different levels. At the level of will, intellect, morals and emotions. Now why this becomes important? And to start with, I have told you, this is something nobody has attempted. And probably we can go a level further, not for PG students, for practitioners. We can also make more fine division in terms of miasms. Moral, sora, psychosis, syphilis, different levels of syphilis. That for you will be too much. So I will not take it up that right now. But why did we, bifurcate? Why did we learn Virat in these areas? See, you should know why we have learned now. Learn correct, but what is the objective of learning this? To show that we have attempted, that nobody has attempted.
To apply clinically.
Only like Virat to show that done. Nobody has done. Is it only for that? There should be a purpose, no? What is the purpose of doing this study?
To know the constitution of the particular Virat.
Okay. To know the constitution of Virat at different levels, very good.
Actually, in patient clinic, when we get to at different level we get Virat. So how we should take the case further and how we should able to identify.
See, there are few doctors who say we don't get symptoms, and Vijay Lakshmi is telling, what if we get more symptoms? Correct, agree?
No sir, like case taking, while dealing with the case, we will get some clues like how we should go further with the cases.
No, what I also want to insist to you people is, you should learn to give importance to what? Okay. In case taking,
even
somebody
in
is crying.
Differentiating with all the soras, along with the mind, intellect, will and all these things, memory and all, we'll understand what is the presenting by the patient, or whether I should give importance for this in a prescription or I should go further, dig further in the.
So I have my efforts have paid some price, meaning at least it will tell you what to give importance to, right? So when should emotions be given importance? When intellect, or even in the hierarchy, we give more importance to morals. Then we give importance to intellect, and emotions will come last. But unfortunately, majority of our case taking, we get only emotions, or we take only emotions. So with this, we are making you to understand.
Because emotions are the easier thing when we start in mentals of the patient. Initially what we get is new swabhava hege, initially we'll start with either one of the emotion or other emotion, we'll stuck at that point most of the time.
So at least after this you should understand, you are giving emotions the last importance or the least importance. Morals, intellect, will, they have to be given more importance. Even there, I have bifurcated into sora, psychosis and syphilis. So if it is soric, you are not giving much importance. If it is psychosis, that has to be given least importance. And what importance you are giving more is syphilis. Syphilis and sora. Okay? Psychosis will not be very much important for us. So what I am also trying to tell you is, many times we get so much fascinated with mind. We miss the generals. Okay? So here again, I am not trying to go from head to toe. I am not going into the particulars of that. I am trying to tell you the other generals which can also give you a clue towards that. Okay? Now what are the generals from your knowledge? Okay, that see again before Vijayalakshmi goes further, thermals Varat can be either chilli or either hot. Don't be very particular. Okay? We have given Varat in hot. We have also given Varat in chilli. Which are the other remedies which can be either hot or either chilli? Mark. See, like only the GI complaints are better by warm. Rest of the complaints are better by cold. Lyco practically for us is a hot patient. Okay. Varat, Merck, we also have phosphorus. See, sulfur is 100% hot. 100%. Pulsatilla, pulsatilla again, lot of changeability. But again, majority of the cases, pulse is hot. Okay, because you got chilli pulse. Okay, so pulse is aram chilli. Aram chilli. Akacha. Aram chilli. Like you have got phosphorus, you have got Merck, you can also have Varat. So the list of remedies, which can be either chilli or which can be either hot. Okay. So other than thermals, what else?
Thirst.
Yes, very good. Thirst.
Thirst for cold, icy cold water.
Generally, Varat is a thirsty remedy. We'll see that. Other than thirst, good.
Perspiration.
Very good. Perspiration. What is the speciality of perspiration in Varat? Icy cold. We'll go with the slides. Okay, perspiration good. Anything else you would like to contribute?
Cholera.
Huh? Yeah, it's a very good remedy for cholera. Good. Chalo, no problem. We'll quickly see. What I was just trying to tell you is, mind is what we have discussed for so many hours. Okay. We'll also try to understand the general physicals of Varat, the body. Only then it will become holistic. Mind can't be Varat, body can't be something else. लो भाई mind को विराट लो, body को बाद में और कुछ दूंगा, ऐसा तो नहीं होगा ना? It is holistic, fine. So one very important thing is in Varat is coldness. Coldness in Varat can be subjective or it can be objective. What do I mean subjective?
Subjective feeling, or it can be to touch also.
Yeah, see, subjective feeling is what? They feel as if cold water is running in the blood. Or blood is icy cold. Okay? So this is what? This is subjective coldness. You can't feel it. You also have objective coldness. What is that? That is something that you can feel. So cold that they are like dead persons. Dead people will not have circulation, they will not have vital force, etc. etc. So cold, they feel like dead people. So this is what I want to try to tell you. Coldness, the discharges can be cold, the body can be cold, it can be objective or it can be subjective. Other than coldness, another very important thing you see here is, what do you see? You see perspiration, you see vomiting, you see diarrhea. What is common? There are
Discharges.
very good. There are discharges. Another very important thing that is common, though you can't make out from these two, but you can definitely make out here. What is it?
Weakness.
More than weakness, profuseness. Profuseness. Discharges, the hallmark of discharges in Varat is the profuse. Profuse discharges. The exact opposite to? What happens in camphor good? Scanty. Dry cholera. I am not going to the cholera and all. You know all those things. Dry cholera. Here you have profuse discharges. Vomiting, diarrhea, the sweating is profuse. Okay? Any discharge in Virat is profuse. See, now what you interpret here is there is rain which was unexpected, sudden rains. Okay? Running short of time, so we directly understand what I want to try to tell you. In Virat, the symptoms are sudden and the symptoms are violent. Aita? Violent and sudden symptoms. So what are those symptoms which are violent? Diarrhea, or you can also have vomiting, or cholera, which is sudden and which is violent. Okay? So another very important symptom you have to remember in Virat is both the taps will get open simultaneously. What is this? Vomiting and diarrhea simultaneously. At a time. It is going here, it is also vomiting. That is again very characteristic in Virat. Okay? And what is this? Collapse. What is collapse? Quick. No, what is collapse? I am asking you to be a little quick.
No strength.
Not collapse is quick.
No strength.
No strength, more than no strength. Excess prostration. Excess prostration, which can result into a circulatory failure. Okay. So Virat has collapse. Collapse, which either comes from diarrhea, cholera, vomiting, or after stool. And prolapse will be associated with what? Coldness. Collapse associated with coldness. Okay. See, not only collapse, you have another very important symptom. That is, what is this? First, it comes very close. Fainting. What? Fainting. How is fainting different from collapse? Fainting. You faint. You have some smell. You inhale smell
Here it is not
and you faint.
necessarily they are frustrated or they are having
So
lack of
that
energy.
exertion, energy, all that may be still good in a person who is about to faint. I had a beautiful case I would like to discuss. It's a case of an infertility, and this couple, they used to come, and many times we think big things about infertility, ovulation, PCOD, etc., etc. And after probing in depth, this girl would faint from caution. Okay? When husband wants to make that love, she would faint. And when she is fainting, nobody she conceives. You are getting the simple physiology. I am not complicating. Simple physiology. So whenever he enters, she faints. Okay? How do we go about it? See, here I have entered through this rubric only. I have not considered the mind to enter. Okay, what was the entry rubric that we took was, we went to generalities, we saw fainting from caution. You got my point? You have 5 remedies. Okay? See, caution is physiology. No? You agree with me? It is natural. Fine? So this lady would go into caution. This lady would, when attempting caution, she would go into fainting. Very good husband, very nice husband. Yeah, you will get a lot of doubts. She might have pain, her husband might be rude, rough. A lot of things might come into your mind. Husband has left her 6 months, 7 months without touching her. Yeah, you take your time. कोई बात नहीं, आप अपना time ले लो. But then this girl would go into fainting. And many times you would say it's like having intercourse with a dead person. So you would, just get out of that place. And there was a lot of pressure from the in-law side. क्या शादी होके 4 साल हुआ, अभी बच्चा नहीं हुआ. कैसा हो जाएगा बच्चा? Right? You get my point? So then out of that 5, we saw her disposition, her mentors, we prescribed, and she conceived. You get my point? Okay. So fainting. Why will Virat faint here is, we had also another simple example, when I was doing my first BHMS, we had a friend of us, and when this physiology, when they were drawing blood for investigation, we do TCDC and all. And when somebody's blood was being drawn, we heard a sound, third. You getting my point? It was not her blood. She just saw the blood and this is fainting. So fainting at the sight of blood, from emotions See again, everywhere this. That's why I keep telling you. You got mentals, you got IOS, you got stramonium, a lot of remedies which come close. But the generality is, none of those remedies will have that cold sweating, like what you have in Virat. So Virat will have more of coolness. Virat will have more of that cold sweat. Cold perspiration of forehead with almost all complaints. This Virat. It's a very important concomitant. And Viratram quickly has a lot of desires. They love raw, sad, they love refreshing things. Somebody said this a little bit earlier. And from her expression you can make out, this is kata. She likes sour things, they like salt. Virat is also a remedy. You should remember, kids having the craving for ice cubes, top remedy in your repertoire. Virat. They go to this. I had a case of a boy, and mother had stopped keeping ice cubes in his face because he had asthma and he would eat. What is craving? What do you expect this boy to do? He would go to the neighbor's house, beg from the auntie, and he would eat from the neighbor's place. That was a craving, and that was the entry point for us. This was long back. Okay, so they were prescribed that. Virat having desire for ice cubes, refreshing, and they also love food. They also love fish. Desires fish, desires cucumbers, and desires warmth. Do you think Virat desires warmth? This is, if the desires warmth, we don't give Virat. Virat will not have desires for warmth. Virat will have aversions. But in syphilis or in syphilitic conditions, they might feel better by warm applications. Warm drinks they might feel better, but they are not like warm things. Okay? One last slide. What is this? Just interpret this rubric. I mean this slide, this image. Don't look at my face. Yeah, look there. Huh? Very good. Ravana Sangha, very good. Good. Other than Ravana Sangha. Quick. Huh? He's a voracious eater, very good. What else?
Many things he desires.
Yeah, he desires many things. Yeah, look at this, no? It's a beautiful spread. It's a wide spread. There are many of us, no, who enjoy going to buffet, going to places where you have wide spread of dishes. Okay? See, he's enjoying. A person who loves eating, that's the first thing. And a person who eats beyond his capacity. And a person who eats excess. That is Virat. And what is the rubric for that? And the rubric for that is government. The rubric for that is government. So Virat, people who travel from one place to another place to eat, they can be Virats. They enjoy, they love food, they eat beyond their capacity. See, not that you just go eat some plate of pani puri, girls are feeling excited, they are all Virats. No, Virat will have some kind of conditions.
2 pieces of chicken.
And how will you get Virat in clinics? How will you get Virats in clinics? Okay. They all come under foppish, they come under vanity, they come under extravagance. So generally, they are the great shops, biggest shops. Generally they come with all dikava. Fine. And mind you, that's the reason I put this last. Don't expect Virat every time to come like this. He's come to you in cholera, you can't expect him to come with all rings, He is prostrated. No, what I'm trying to do is, this is the psychotic. This is the psychotic picture of Virat. Every time, it is not must that they have to come. If they don't come without all this show, not necessary you should discard Virat. Please be very careful. Again, kids who come with all big things, big watch, fine, and a nice dress, all the jackets, suit, kit and all, and they have got a great attitude. They wear that fine. Again, great show-offs. Fine. See, I purchased this from there. This my brother brought. This watch my uncle brought. Fine. All big things. Fine. Okay. So this is the psychotic picture. So in syphilis you might miss this. Fine. But they give a lot of importance to their social position, how they look. They want the best things. They eat in the best places. They buy in the best places. Fine. They wear anything they do. They do it. They want it to be the best, and they're great shops. Okay. So one last time we have told you many things about Barak. That's why I put so many question marks. Hard. Second question marks. Too many. Fine. But if you have anything to ask, you feel free. And this is what I was also trying to tell you about. There is one Maslow's hierarchy chart. When what has to be given importance to: morals, will, intellect, and in the end, the emotions. Okay. Fine. If you have anything to ask, I'll take it up. Otherwise, officially we will close Barak. We have taken a lot of time. I feel it is worth it. It's a different learning. You understood? You enjoyed this learning, or you enjoyed? Done? Okay, so thank you. We'll close. Next we'll take up some other element.